So hey guys, congratulations, season 3. Last time I talked to you, we were in my studio. It was season 2.
Yeah.
In dog years, season 3 is like 112 years it should have been on there. So congratulations.
Thank you.
So what can everybody expect? What are the Callaways? What trouble are they getting into this season?
Oh. You know what? We start finding about like self-evaluation and self-discovery and all that kind of stuff, and it's problems in the household, you know what I mean?
Therapy.
Yeah. We're peeling, no, and seriously,
we all need therapy after this.
We all need it, but M-Chuck is court mandated to have it, so I'm going to be in therapy. And so I'm going to be peeling back a lot of layers, and that's going to open up a lot of different cans of worms for me. We are definitely dealing with the effects or the aftermath of the cliffhanger that we saw in season 2. And that is causing everybody to just reevaluate, figure out what their place is in life, figure out what the place is in the family, figure out what the family's place is in this new community, and kind of go from there. So we're going pretty deep.
There's a large conversation about like life in general and religion, and it's a lot.
But don't be fooled.
I want to say more, but like then I'm gonna start giving away story points.
Right,
so
right. Don't be fooled. You're gonna have the good old survivor's remorse, politically incorrect, like head spin 360 degrees. Did they just really say that kind of stuff? Like we're gonna touch on those topics.
One of the things I love about this show, obviously we see the life of what a superstar athlete and his family have to go through, but what we really see is the family.
Yeah.
And how crazy families can be, and we all have that family. We all have the uncles and the sisters who are just train wrecks. Talk to me about, the family dynamic of this whole thing.
Well, that relatability is the draw.
Yeah.
That's the draw for our fans.
That's the show.
Yeah.
That is the show. The show is, basketball is what made them rich. Basketball is why they're famous, but the show is the family and their relationships with each other and how they deal with the situations at hand and, the things that are happening in the world around them. And it's, at the end of the day, they come back, and I'm very happy that we did this. We kind of, third season or second season, got this big mansion. Everybody moves into the same household because now we get to come back and talk about it like together under the same roof and deal with it under the same roof. And it just makes it even crazier. It's putting a bunch of tornadoes in like one small room.
But once we get past that, you get to the eye of the storm. And it's like, wait a minute, I think we're all coexisting here. And then you go back and you realize, oh wait, no, there's drama coming. It's right there. It's right there. But we're helping.
M-Chuck.
We're helping each other. We're helping each other through it. And we're growing. I think we're growing individually as our characters, and we're growing as a family. Our relationship is definitely growing this season.
Oh, yeah.
We're finding ways to be more compassionate towards each other and to support each other that we didn't quite see in season 2 with the physicalities.
I agree.
Diversity, the hot topic right now in Hollywood, and we see shows now like Empire, like Greenleaf. Oprah just has a new show on, but we see your show standing out right now. Talk to me about being able to send a great message about diversity in Hollywood success. It's got to be such a great thing to be part of right now.
It is.
Oh my goodness. Especially with the climate. I mean, things are going crazy outside of Hollywood. Things are going crazy in America at large. You've got a lot of racial issues and lots of tension that's building with both, the upcoming election as well as, the situation with the police and Black Lives Matter movement. And so I think it's all sort of interconnected, and then having that, having us be a part of the movement that's in Hollywood to get more Black faces on camera and to make that, be a part of that representation is really important for me because, growing up, you had a handful of shows here and there, and then there was a big break where there really weren't very many shows with, a lot of Black people on them. And then to have a show that is open to showing a Black family that's all brown. Because Black families, in Hollywood over the years have been lots of mixed looking families, but not Black families that look like this Black family, where we're brown skin and dark skin, and we have natural hair sometimes, and we do weaves, and we do braids, and we have,
and we talk about those things.
And we talk about those things.
We don't just like put them in there and then kind of ignore it,
Exactly.
It's things that exist in life, in the world, that no one's really talking about. It's like, why not? This is everyday stuff. It's nothing foreign to, anyone. But we're the show that we just kind of just talk about. We open the conversation.
And to have our content with this family that looks like this just kind of solidifies the fact that everyone goes through the same thing. The fact that you just said you can relate to people in our family. I think that that's very important. It's not even, it shouldn't be about you've got to see people who look like you all the time in order to relate. You can look at a black family and say, you know what? I have a sister who's crazy just like that.
Yeah.
Or my mom, she's single and she's hot to trot just like Cassie. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
I think it's important to show that we have a strong foothold in this country. We have a strong foothold in the world. And the issues that we go through are no different than the issues that anyone else goes through in the world.